Oh, we are live. Yeah, you weren't joking. I was waiting for a countdown, honestly. All right, welcome back to the SGO Press Pass. It's 8 o'clock. We're finally back. Love to be here. My name is Curtis Russell. I am a senior editor here at Sports Gamers Online. I've been joined by, of course, Mike Knoxxx, somebody who's just amazing at what he does. The best content creator on earth. you. And of course, we have someone new joining the panel, who is Brandon Satterwhite, who is our MLB expert and an editor at Sports Gamers Online. Also, how you doing, Brandon?
Doing good. Happy to be here.
Yeah, man. I needed to get you on because I was like, look, it's hard enough handling Mike by myself. I need somebody else to handle him with me too, and just kind of back me up a little bit. Because Mike, he gets a little aggressive. I know you've seen the show a few times, and I'm usually just like, all right. You're right.
Wow.
You're right, Mike. You're right.
AEW
AEW ain't that good. AEW ain't that okay. You got it.
You said it, not me.
I look, you guys know my stance on AEW, okay? You guys know my stance on AEW. Let's kick it off because we're back. Let's kick it off with our favorite segment. Roll Tide.
No.
I can't even see where the comments are. There we go. Dominic, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Eric's always here, holding us down.
Oh, holding it down. Everybody, man, you guys came back. You guys are so loyal. Let's start off with our favorite segment. What have we been playing? I want to start with Brandon because he's new. He's fresh on the panel. Brandon, what have you been playing recently?
Well, been playing a lot of MLB The Show, a lot of older MLB The Shows recently. Did a big Road to the Show video recently, so I had to play a bunch of the old ones. And then outside of that, Dead Island 2 has had me so addicted since it came to Game Pass. So that's what's been eating up all of my time recently.
I didn't know that it came to Game Pass. I don't know what happened, why I didn't see that, because I was playing like Assassin's Creed Black Flag earlier, and I don't know. I just didn't see it.
They didn't announce it or anything. Like it, I just noticed it while I was scrolling through trying to pick something.
Yeah, you would think that they would. I don't. From what I remember, not many people played Dead Island 2, or it came out to like okay reviews. It should have did a little bit better. The first game was really good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. Mike Knoxxx. Sorry, it just comes off the tongue too easy. What have you been playing, man?
I mean, I get we're both bald and old, but I don't look like Mike Straw. I'm more handsome. At least I think I am. Than Mike Straw. Same names. He's still a great guy, but shit, nothing. Truth be told, I'm still in Madden leagues. You know, been playing a lot of. Honestly, I've been playing a lot of verse mode in 2K.
Is that what you've been doing?
Yeah. But than that, I've been working as they say, working the gimmick. You know what I mean? WrestleMania is coming up, so over on the Mike Knoxxx show, just getting prepared for WrestleMania, taking my family down, going home. It's in my Philadelphia Eagles stadium this year, so just getting ready for WrestleMania. That's pretty honestly. I sit back and I've been doing so much content, trying to be that guy you hold me up to be honest with you, as far as content is out there. But I'm just trying to still scratch the surface after 15 years trying to make it. So I'm just working, truth be told. But
we all here. Yeah, we all here.
I know what I tell you what I wasn't playing. I tell you what I was playing. I was playing Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix 3 times. I've watched that series already in all 8 episodes. That's what I've been playing. I've watched that series so many times.
How is it?
I personally think it's amazing. I dare say I like it better than the cartoon, and only because I'm more of a live action person. You know what I mean? And I think it's easy. Like, remember, it came to people like, the greatest Spider-Man of all time is they Into the Spider-Verse. I think that's kind of unfair to say because it's a cartoon. You can do things with a cartoon you can't do with a regular movie. So for me, it doesn't hold that. But I get why people say it. So, people gonna love the original Avatar. Not that blue shit with Dance the Wolves in Space. No, the real Avatar. Aang. That's 2 A's. Capital first one. But yeah, I love it. I absolutely I love it. I think it's just like the cartoon, but live action, and it's absolutely big. If you have not took a chance to check out and watch it, there's not many things I say are damn near flawless. I think the last Airbender is damn near flawless from Netflix.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I've been kind of putting off watching the Halo show because I think it's so mediocre. So it's like,
No, yeah, I stopped at I watched the first season of Halo and didn't even care about picking up the second season. If that makes sense, like I just didn't. It didn't interest me at all.
keep your damn helmet on, dude. Just keep the helmet on. Let's talk about some massive news coming out from college. EA Sports College Football 25. Brandon's been covering this game a little bit. I know Kevin, who is our managing editor, has been covering this game a little bit, but they finally dropped the teaser trailer for this game. It's exactly time. It was about time. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It wasn't going to be any gameplay or anything like that. It's just going to be, it was the guy in the Rose Bowl talking about, college football, trying to set the scene, all that stuff like that. We're going to get a full reveal in May of this game. What do you guys expect from EA Sports College Football 25?
I'm excited for it. I'm hyped. They got me.
Yeah. No gameplay, no mention of any features yet, but they got Brandon.
Well, we've heard a little bit about there's been a few things confirmed feature-wise that we were hoping would be in it. But yeah, even without even if the gameplay is just like how Madden is now, if that is what it is, which, same engine, good chance it could be, I'm in. Yeah. 10 years, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm with you on that one. And I've sat here and I've made fun of NCAA football because just the way that college football fans of the video game world try to say it's better than Madden. And again, I'm not here to debate that. To me, they're never going to make a game better than their flagship game. Mm-hmm. But this game has waited so long, it might be better than the flagship game. You know what I mean? Because they have to sell it, right? Madden sells itself. College football kind of sells itself, right? So I can't believe I'm saying this, but last week, something happened to me, and I was like, I'm really hyped for this shit to play some fucking college football. You know what I mean? And only because, you know what? When you're playing Madden, you're kind of stuck with 32 teams, right? You're stuck with people you are all the same, playing the same way. College football is going to be a whole different variety of people playing games. That the world we're in now, as far as the moving forward with video games, is a lot further now than it was 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just the element of how things can change online and dynasties and 175 SBS schools are involved in this thing. It's skies are the limit, and I'm excited to play college football. And they're getting paid, so fuck it, let's play.
Yeah, and you already brought that up. Yeah, there's 134 schools that are in the game. The players are going to get $600 compensation. They're going to be able to get a copy of the game and the rights, of course, in the game. So, is $600? You guys think that's fair enough for the athletes? It was 500, but now it's 600 being touted around.
That's more than what they're making for their Ooza Noodle run. they can go to
they're college athletes, right?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. And EA Sports did say they were going to offer extra stuff, so promotional posts on social media and stuff like that for athletes to earn even more to promote the game. So there's going to be more opportunities for them to get more than just 600. But yeah, I think also just being able to be in the first one in so long, and a lot of these older players, plug in a video I did a few weeks ago. I interviewed SMU's safety Jonathan McGill about this on the channel here, and he's a 5th-year player. He's coming back for one more year. He's a team captain, and he's getting to be in it. And so he probably didn't figure when he was a freshman that he was going to get a chance to be in a college football video game. So I figure that's what a lot of them are thinking is hey, I actually get a chance to be in one when there was no chance of this a few years ago.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Speaking on the features, I just can't wait to see exactly how they do I was going to call it Road to the Show, but how they, what was it called in NCAA? I keep forgetting when
Road to Glory.
Road to Glory. Yeah. Road to Glory. I just like the setup. They had Aaron Andrews talking and stuff like that, talking about your college career if you did well in a game. Recently it was the guy that voiced he's going to voice an announcer in college football, and I think how he went about it and how he talked about it, they're going to have different scenarios, and they're going to have different sayings for different scenarios. And he did he said Alabama 50 1,000 different ways and stuff like that. And I think it's just a really good way to bring fans back into the series. So anything else on college football?
Besides the excitement to play it,
I was just about to say it's just the plain excitement.
Listen, a teaser that shows nothing about a game that just says, "Hey, we've been listening, we're working on it." It's for what it's worth. EA's hasn't had the greatest fanfare, right? So I thought it was good to touch in that, right? And to go back and say, "Hey, we hear you. We know it's taking a while, but we're here for you. We're doing this," and they're showing the leathering. And you got to show the main schools. Hey, no offense here, guys. If you're a Bowling Green fan, you're not going to be featured heavily in the game. They're going to show Michigan, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Texas, Miami.
Right.
Those are just the biggest schools that are out there when it comes to college football. So you're going to get those in the forefront. The Penn State University Lion, they're showing how they're drawing the mascots. That's what makes college football. It's the atmosphere. That's what I want to see from the game more than anything.
Yeah.
I remember when Xbox had the white and black buttons. Whatever Xbox that was. Remember it had but I never get how if you smash the button, the crowd got hyper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that I to this day I wish Madden had integrated. Like I want to make it feel like home field advantage matters. Right? And in college football, it always made you feel like it did matter. And Madden, it's just like, oh, the little bar meter goes up. Oh, let me score and it gets it down. You know, it doesn't really feel like a home field really matters. I hope college football makes that atmosphere matter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what it's about, right? Hunter Iggy says, Sports Gamers All In, what's your percentage on EA Sports College Basketball coming out? Very, very, very low. Very low.
Very small. Very small.
Yeah. They need to work on NBA. They need to bring out NBA Live first before we even start thinking about
if they do NBA, then maybe, but
give me MVP baseball back. Give me that.
There's a lot of games. I personally would love to see NBA Live come back again. I think there's a resurgence in the YouTube community to kind of get that game out of there because they're just really tired of 2K shit. So that has to come first before we even think about a college basketball game. Let's jump over to Undisputed. Mike. Here we go, right? Okay, so Mike Straw, not you, but Mike Straw had a conversation with one of the main top heads at Steel City, all right? Steel City Interactive, and 20 minutes, we got to learn about the console release. They are hands-on. They're fully focused now. After the career mode got in, after the character customization got in, they're fully focused on a console launch. I knew you was gonna pull up something. I fucking knew it. Mike, we're gonna lead off with you. Like, how do you feel about it?
Just bring it, bitch.
That's it.
Just bring it. You're just waiting for it. You're just waiting for it.
I'll believe it when I see it, like a leprechaun.
Oh man.
Okay. No, that's not fair because that's disrespect for the little people. Okay. I believe it like I know my wife craves coochie. Yep, that's not gonna happen either because that's not.
So you do. Okay, I got you. So why don't you? So you don't think this is coming out for consoles then?
They told me that in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean,
that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but at some point, oh my god, we've had this conversation before, Mike.
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, we had this conversation a couple months ago.
How long would you wait on Elder Rings?
Elden Ring to come out?
Yeah, the DLC's about to come out, right? Everybody got excited about. My son's like,
But Elden Ring's DLC didn't go through an early access period, right? And everybody started playing it and was like, all right, this is the feedback we want to give you guys. There's some bugs here and there. That's what Undisputed is going through. Now they feel like they're getting towards the end of that. Now they can say, okay, as we push on through the early access
they were guinea pigs.
No, the game was.
Oh, the game was.
Ultimately, the fans are. Yeah.
Okay. So, Hogwarts Legacy 2, which why they're making a 2 and not just building on the first one, makes any sense to me. But that'd be out before I believe that they were going to have. Hell, we're going to get Def Jam Fight for Vendetta back before that. Matter of fact, Puffy and Vince McMahon are going to get cleared of all charges before we get console versions of this boxing game. I'm done, Brandon. I just can't wait anymore. This is just. I'm not gonna.
That was my first Asian.
You better lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
Let me talk to Brandon for a second. Somebody a little bit more with a little bit more reason, right? Brandon, when is the console version of Undisputed coming out? I know we don't know, but if you could put your finger on it, try to take a guess.
My guess is no earlier than 2025, which in my eyes I'm perfectly okay with. Small studio, take your time, get it right. Put out something that actually works, put out something that's not buggy and is filled with, frame rate issues, performance issues, bugs, all that. Take your time, because, we've seen small studios like this go into early access. They rush something out for a full release and then review poorly, studio shuts down, all that. We don't need any more of that right now. So take your time, get this thing right, and we'll see you in 2025 at the earliest.
What he said.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a lot of good things you said there, because you don't want the game to be rushed out.
Is it being rushed though? It's been 3 years.
I don't think it's
it's been 2 years. It's about 4 years.
Now, when you see they set back the career mode. What was it? Late last year, and then it just now comes out. It still had some issues from what we know, and then they finally
put
kind
those
of
out in the first place though. If
because
it's not ready.
It's in early access though. Like it's
Okay.
it's there to kind of be judged and to be fixed. It gives developers a chance to get the game out before they put out to a wider audience and go for a harder launch. Games like Baldur's Gate went through it, and look how amazing that game is.
But like old man, like you said,
on next gen consoles, which is current gen consoles, because next gen is actually like
next gen is like almost here.
Yeah,
right?
it is almost here. That's very true.
According to Xbox and PlayStation, by 2025, end of it, 2026 for sure, they're both going to have new consoles.
Next gen is the Switch too. Undisputed on the Switch too. That would surprise you. That would be very surprising.
I would play that.
Yeah,
that'd probably be a lot of fun in the airport.
Has anybody played the career mode on Undisputed yet?
I have not.
Give me a free beta, and I'll play it again. After I bought it, it lagged so horribly, I got my money back.
No, my computer just couldn't handle it.
I thought that too, but now guess what? Now I got some more RAM. I know that was a thing. I'm not a PC gamer, right? So I've actually played Madden on PC recently, which, by the way, looks amazing on PC. But as again, I'm not a PC gamer. When I was told I had to tweak some of the lagging issues that are in there, and that I don't have time. I'm not that kind of a geek. You know what I mean? I can't. I don't want to mess. Give me something that's already prepared, and then I'm ready to go. I don't want to. That's why I'm not a PC gamer, because if I got to sit there and tweak every different individual game I play, that's just above my. I don't have time for that. I play games to get away from the real life, not to have a triple job.
Yeah, I actually agree with you with that, Mike. I hate when I play like a game like The Witcher and I have to like watch hair physics and stuff like that, because like that all that takes up the power of your PC. So I'm like, I don't want to optimize it. I just want to jump in. But that's why we're all console gamers here, big console gamers here. I just realized I didn't talk about what I was playing. I've been playing Helldivers, Fight for Democracy.
Nice.
It's been great. It's been great.
Empire.
It's been great.
Lucius Lions, my bad.
Anything else on Undisputed coming to consoles? Are you excited about it coming to consoles when it comes out? Like, I mean, it might come out right next to GTA 6, but
I love boxing. I think boxing's in a good spot right now. As is, I was saying we got Garcia about to fight Danny Garcia, and Haney about to fight. We got talks of Canelo maybe fighting, which I don't think that's going to happen. Bud Crawford, to me, who I've said for 10 years is best pound for pound fighter in the game, not named Floyd Mayweather. So I'm excited for a boxing game. I want a boxing game. That's why I'm hurt. That's why you hear me complaining and bitching about it, because I want it so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they just didn't deliver to me what they said to be delivered. But you know what, Brandon, you made me think about it a little bit differently. No, seriously, in all due respect, right? And that's why I always love these kind of shows. I don't think small studio, right? I don't think, if they don't be successful, then they're out of business.
Yeah.
did not have no boxing game, right? EA ain't making one. How long we been the rumors? Oh, EA's making a boxing game again, right? So no, I wanted to be successful. So yeah, take your time and get it right, but just don't tease me. You know what I mean? Like I don't care so much. Like a rumor came out the other day about Fantastic Four is going to have Silver Surfer, Galactus, and Doctor Doom in it. The movie ain't slated to come out until 2025. I don't care about that movie right now. That's how I feel about sports game, about the game, about Undisputed. Yeah. Make it work. Oh, you show me boxer after boxer after boxer going to be in the game, right? You're showing me great stuff when I'm watching it on your YouTube. But then it comes out and it's not prepared, right? I'd rather you just keep all that in the bag until it's ready to come out.
Or get a PC and play it on early access. But anyway, no. The Lava family said, how about Power World? I feel like, are you kids playing Power World, Mike?
Mine are, yes.
Yeah, I could have guessed that, yeah. I don't think any of us here are that interested in shooting Pokemon.
Actually, I have some adult friends that play it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it's called, Pokemon with guns. And just the sound of that sounds corny to me. Right? Because Pokemon it has powers. Can you imagine Jigglypuff having a machine gun?
Could I imagine it? Yeah. That'd be funny.
It shouldn't work.
It shouldn't happen. Yeah, it shouldn't happen.
I
think the game, when I read about it, it's like, they have some good features here and there. And that's another game in early access. I think it's still in early access.
Eric stays playing NFL Madden 2K5. I mean, I say NFL Madden. Yeah, playing NFL 2K5. Hey, retro gaming at its finest.
Yep.
You're better than me.
I guess I'll keep on playing Fight Night Champion forever. Yeah, I think that game is on Game Pass too. You can probably play that.
It is.
That game is not even fun anymore. Because you go online. It's fun if you play offline, right? Yeah. But again, you go online, it's not fun, sir. I just want this MLB to come out. Give me something to play.
I was just about to say we can talk about MLB next. Brandon, you've been killing it on the YouTubes with your takes on Road to the Show, and for what everything that great. That was a great clap. I didn't realize what just came in right there.
Thank you. Yes.
What do we know? What are we gonna expect from Road to the Show and MLB The Show 24? Have they said anything yet?
They have said nothing about Road to the Show yet. So all we know, we didn't get the gameplay trailer. We didn't get an actual trailer for the game until today. The game releases in 2 weeks, and we just got a trailer today. All we have heard about is the storylines mode is coming back. They are doing the Negro League Season 2, partnering with the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum again. They'll have 4 legends at the start. So they'll have Josh Gibson, Buck Leonard, Hank Aaron, and Tony Stone. So the first woman ever in an MLB The Show game. And then they have another storylines mode focused around Derek Jeter. So at launch, you'll be able to play like the first half of Derek Jeter's career with the rest of it coming in a later update. Same thing with the other legends coming in the first part. The other 6 will come later on. And so that's all we heard about until today. We heard a little bit about gameplay updates today, which they basically came out in a blog post instead of an actual feature premiere. They just did a blog post that said, we're not changing a whole lot gameplay wise. Like they are making pinpoint pitching more difficult and more rewarding. So if you're high skill, high reward. But for hitting, they literally said hitting will be mostly unchanged. And I read that and I was like, if Madden ever said something like that, officially, like in plain text said it will be mostly unchanged, Twitter would burn. Down.
I was about to ask you, I was like, did they say that verbatim, like word for word?
They said we received very good feedback about hitting in MLB 23, which to be fair, it was, but I'm a little concerned because most of that came from Diamond Dynasty, and the thing about last year's Diamond Dynasty where there was 99 overalls the entire year. So all year we were playing with 99 overalls. So maybe that could have been why hitting felt so good last year.
Right.
And so we'll find out this year. Yeah, but they did say, so because of this, hitting will feel mostly unchanged.
If Madden came out and said that, if EAFC came out and said that, oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah, that would be terrible. That would be awful.
We have not heard about, so they only have 2 feature premieres left.
Okay.
And we're not heard. So there's a blog post coming out Thursday about Diamond Dynasty, but we still have not heard about franchise mode. We haven't heard about Road to the Show. We haven't heard about presentation and commentary, which usually always gets some updates. We haven't heard about March to October. There's just a lot that we haven't heard about yet. So it's a little weird that they seem to either be holding a lot back, because usually by this point there's at least like teases. Like last year there was a trailer where we got a glimpse of the new scouting stuff in franchise, and in the original description on the PlayStation Store, it teased like some of the stuff that was coming to franchise last year. There's been none of that. So either they're really holding things close to the chest this year, or
there's not much to show.
Rough year.
Yeah, it's not much to show.
Or it sucks. Right? No, think about it in the way that how industries move, right? So let's think, for instance, when it came going the movie route. Dune producers and the studios knew it was good, so you had the release of the embargo lifted earlier, right? And Brandon, you're familiar with this, right? If something's good, they would let the embargo go early because it's so good, talk about it. When it's not that good, it's held as long as they can hold it to until the last moment, and then you have the embargo lifted for you to finally speak about a film or a franchise. And video games do the same thing. Not having a trailer, like you said, this time last year, you knew about the Negro League was coming. You knew about the things that were changing in the scouting and things like that. Not now.
Yeah.
Right. So that to me tells me that it's not going to be much of a different game than it was last year. And frankly, just bring on WWE 2K24 at this point.
Oh, yeah, we could talk about that here in a second. Brandon, are you nervous about MLB The Show 24?
I am very nervous. I'm trying to keep an open mind. All right. Baseball, favorite sport. Love it. Excited for the season, but I am nervous. There's a few things that I really wanted to see this year.
Yeah.
And I would have figured we would have at least had some sort of tease by this point. And you never know, maybe they're just holding things super tight to the chest, but they usually haven't done that in the past. So I really don't know what's going to happen.
You would think if Road to the Show was becoming, like, if it was getting revitalized and all these big features were coming, people would have been leaking it. You would have heard something, or San Diego would have finally said something. They would have finally came out with like a deep dive, and just to give you all these, the news on all the new features and stuff like that. But I know exactly how you feel, because I remember FIFA 20 being a lot like that. It was like there was nothing really new, and I was really nervous, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to switch over to PES this year because I'm not buying this game.
What do you think about this question, Brandon? Do you think that's reason? And a lot of people do feel that way about the still making it for the last gen. Like, why are they still making last gen games? And that do you think that holds back the progressing of moving the games forward?
I do, because they're not even doing what Madden or 2K does, where it's a separate version. It's still the same version of the game. The only thing that is available on current gen that isn't on last gen is the Stadium Creator. That's the only difference. So, I don't know why they haven't just said, okay, we'll update the last gen with rosters and stuff, but we're going to finally harness the power of the PS5 as a PlayStation-owned studio and really see what these new consoles can do. And we thought it was going to be this was going to be the year, but apparently not.
But there is feature exclusives that are on the newer consoles, like creating a stadium, things like that, right?
Stadium Creator is the only one that I know of that's exclusive to current gen.
They still drop the same cards and everything.
Yeah, same cards. Storylines will be the same. Franchise. The new scouting stuff for franchise in March to October. It was on last gen.
Have you played both versions?
No, I've only played the current gen version.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if if there's gameplay changes. You know what I mean? Like, is it a smoother gameplay versus a more lagging gameplay, so to speak? Like, I don't even know how old gen game would be, and my kids still have Xbox One, but as you stated, everybody's making 2 copies of the game. So like when WWE comes out, or when Madden comes out, or something comes out, I may have the new one, they have the old one, and there's glaring differences between the two. There's just things that are on one gen, not the other gen, so they're not held back for that. So maybe that's something. Hey, PlayStation, Sony,
Mhm.
Yankee fan up there.
Yeah.
Listen to him.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably
like they're adding a Derek Jeter mode into the game, and I am a Yankee fan because of Derek Jeter, and I'm still not like super excited.
Yeah, the captain, and he still can't get
that
excited.
sucks. That sucks.
Mainly because they're holding half the mode back until like later.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man. Well, I guess we'll keep up with it. We're doing the show bi-weekly. I definitely want to hear more about MLB The Show 24 and what's coming to it. Let's do it. Yeah, before we go to our last segment, let's talk a little bit about WWE 2K24. Are you excited about this, Mike? This year?
I get excited about every year
Okay.
about it, to be honest with you. But
Mm.
at the end of the day, it's the problem that 2K Wrestling has is what they shouldn't have. And that's why stop making games with last year's attires and outfits and storylines.
Yeah.
Right? That you have every single game now, especially sports games, right? We're talking about major company like 2K, right? If you can update hair, uniforms, jerseys, like they come out with different, 2K has it like that. Why can't you do that for the wrestling, right? Even when it comes to create a wrestler, why am I still having to go the old method by going online and having to phase faces into eyebrows when everybody now and create
Has
your
an
own
app.
player has an app to just take my picture and integrate it in the game. Them not having the 3D effects of certain wrestlers when they come out on the screen. Like when you see Judgment Day come out on wrestling, it's a big Judgment Day sign and come out there, right? Now they're putting the whole yeets for Jey Uso on the screen. Little things like that matters to wrestling fans because wrestling is about the
Aesthetic.
the characters and the production, those kind of things. So when I'm sitting here playing a wrestling game and I bring out Seth freaking Rollins and he's still the Messiah, that's a problem. You know what I mean? So yeah, you get excited for it because it's something new. You want to play it, and then you start to play it, and the gameplay, it looks like it's going to be really good. It's going to be the same as last year, which last year I think was the best version of that game they've had in quite some time. And that new feature with the whole fight forever mode, where you're just sitting there hitting, that's amazing. The super finishers, that's exciting, but that's also kind of corny if you watch, because they've leaked some of them. Some of them aren't even their finishers. Bianca Belair's super finisher is a 450 splash. I guess she does it, but I've never seen her pin anybody off,
Off of it.
splash.
Yeah, off of it. Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. It's just weird.
Yeah. I completely agree with what you're saying, especially for somebody like me that took a big hiatus away from the WWE games. Coming back to it last year, I was like, oh my God, I don't remember it being this smooth. And this was apparently the year that 2K finally got it right. When it comes to attires, I don't watch it enough, so like it was like,
Right,
you know,
there.
I don't know.
How we still
I would
doing
love that.
things from Xbox 360,
Yeah.
PlayStation 2, that these next gen consoles and cannot do yet. Why can I not bring my own music into the game? That's just, you need that.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
that.
There was it was like WWE SmackDown versus Raw 2010. You could do that.
Don't give me a nod about the number.
No, I think it was that one. You
I
could
just remember
do
it
it
was
in.
Xbox, and you can literally remember that
Yeah.
Xbox. You could have your music on there anyway, right?
Yeah.
You can upload music and play your own music anyway. So that was always a cool feature to have, is to upload your music and play it, especially when they have them where your partner can't hear your music, right?
Right,
If you had
right.
upgraded music. So if you create a superstar, you may didn't have Razor Ramon's music, but I had it to put it into the game. Just little things like that to make it more your own. Somebody said SmackDown versus Raw 2008 for sure. I think it was longer than that. Did they?
I think they had
that like 2008? I think that's when my son was born in 2003.
08, I remember. I think I remember it being in 08 too.
I don't remember it being that. I mean, it's before that's
And the year before is my favorite.
Before my son was born. My son turns 17 this year. I don't remember it being in the game in a good 15 years. So
I thought it was in 10.
since the big Xbox.
Yeah. I don't know. I get 07 and 08, they like fused together in my mind. But like, yeah, because they were just so damn good. They were my favorite, two of my favorite games. I love those games, both of them. They're great. They're great. What do you think about some of the new match types they're coming out? I think they're bringing back I think they're bringing it back, because I think they had it before, the casket mode.
The casket match is coming back.
Yeah, the casket
ambulance match.
Yeah.
I wish they had brought back Buried Alive. You know, I missed that. I'd rather have that than the casket match. I always thought that was pretty cool. What I saw recently, and shout out to the YouTubers that are out there who gets this information. Hopefully we can be one of those guys to get this stuff out there. But the different belts you can hold, the different double belts coming out with, and then the match types of having multiple different tag team matches for titles, and finally, you can have a tag team partner do things that they couldn't do before. The worst thing, if you're playing tag team mode, it's like it's so boring because they're always going to kick out the pin or interrupt the pin.
Yeah.
Now you can actually have your computer AI either go attack the guy, protect the guy. You can have your AI guy remove their turnbuckle, get a chair, distract the referee. All that's stuff that's you want in a tag team match. That way it doesn't feel like you're just fighting versus computer. So a lot of things they're doing well. Let's just see how it translates into the game. But I think from last year, they have nowhere to go. Last year was a great bar to me to set it and to bring it back and change things. And most people had a very good feeling about the game. The game overall was a very smooth game. So you see, they added CM Punk.
Yep,
That's going to be in the game.
Yep,
Jay Cargill's going to be in the game. So some of the newer people that you wouldn't think will be in the game are actually going to be in the game. To get Jay Cargill and CM Punk in this game, that's pretty big, especially with the exiting of one Brock Lesnar in the game. You know what I mean? So which people say, well, they may take him out the game. People still going to make them, right? People still make Christopher Benoit. Why, I don't know, but they do. Yeah. You know what I mean? So they're going to make Brock Lesnar because he's still Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They'll get in that creative superstar and make them. Yeah,
not me, just the people who's really good at that stuff. I just look for your download.
Sports Gamers Online. What's your thoughts on Gran Turismo 7 might come to PC if you're going to get it for PC? It's probably going to look beautiful. I think it's only on PlayStation 5 and PS4 still. I didn't play Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo is actually kind of boring to me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I like the Forza games. I like the Forza Horizon games more.
Me too.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are fun.
I'm excited for this match. For this, Eric.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's a good.
I'm a huge HBK guy, so to see Razor and HBK's ladder match from WrestleMania 10. Again, I'm gonna be at WrestleMania footage. So if you're in the area of Philadelphia, holla at your boy. Okay, you'll know it'll be me because I'll be the best dressed motherfucker there. So go holla at me. You already see the jacket in the background. So holla at me. But yeah, I'm excited for WrestleMania this year. But most importantly, the game and the stuff I am, because like I said, my kid gets excited for it every year. So I'm at the stage right now where I'm trying to just progress financially in life. So anytime I can take away from the your regular job and other incomes I'm trying to bring in on top of that to go play a game with my kids, and your kids start to like things, it's when you like you're doing something right when your kids like some stuff, you know what I mean, that you like. So I mean, they're all yeeters, and I'm like, no, it's no yeet.
The old man 63 said I'm an AEW fan. There is a game for that. You was choked on your drink.
Even Tony Khan's not a fan of AEW. No,
where's Miss? Hey man, don't we have somebody that comes in and always talks about AEW?
Was it Justin? It was Justin.
Is Justin? Yeah, where's he at?
We ain't been on in 2 months.
Still.
So the fact that we've had steady numbers this entire time, I'm loving it. You know what I mean? But
you guys are great. You guys are great.
Appreciate it because it definitely took. It wasn't. Life happened. People move, so we appreciate you guys, being here for that.
The old man 63 said, "Not the game." Are you sure?
The game was so bad that even my kid, who loves wrestling games, said, "I can't play that." And they gave it to you for a free weekend. Nobody wanted to play. Look at that. That's a great fan right there. You see that logo? You see that picture right there from Blazers of Glory?
Hold on. But look what he said. Sports games are dead.
I don't know about that.
Why are you here?
This is called Sports Gamers Online.
Why are you here?
There's a community for it. Okay, clearly that's just an angry person, and I understand it. You have a right to be mad. It's like AEW fans. They're just mad they hate WWE right now. It's okay, but we know where your heart lies. You know you're a sports gamer, so come on, Black Blades of Glory, come on back. Go Birds all day. Go Birds. I just got a brand new Eagles football, by the way. So.
I'm here just keeping it. Oh my goodness.
I'm just keeping it real now. You just in your feelings. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay. Come join my leagues. We'll help you. We'll help you keep sports games alive. We whoop that ass enough. You'll keep coming back for more.
So we have sports game is the one they don't have.
Rock and Sock Connection versus Evolution.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have Rock and Sock Connection versus Legacy. Since they're gonna have every entity of Cody Rhodes in the game, that's the way you want. That's why I'm gonna go. I'm going with young Randy. You know what I mean? Somebody make me Teddy DiBiase Jr., but he's probably going to prison too for like I think he robbed somebody or something like that. Not like
did he?
Not physically robbed somebody. He was part of that scheme with Bret Hart. With Bret Favre.
Oh,
yeah, that's crazy.
Which, by the way, Bret Favre should be in jail for stealing people's. How you gonna steal somebody's welfare money?
Oh,
and you're a millionaire.
He tough for that.
Freaking welfare.
40-year sports games fan, and these last 5 years have been I mean, I'll say this. Yeah, definitely. There's more independent sports games that have been better than like some of the mainline stuff. Yeah, you got to go out there sometimes and find better sports games.
I'm gonna argue that all day. Like I say, 2K is a brilliant, beautiful game if you play it the way games used to be played, one-on-one verse mode. Not just going to the park or going to the rec center, but playing mano a mano, one-on-one basketball is amazing. If you're playing MLB The Show minus Diamond Dynasties, to me, playing the game how it's played, it's still beautiful sports. The problem is that with Sports Gamers Online, we now want to. I don't want to play the computer no more. I want to play against a human. So I don't think sports games are trash. I think the perception of gamers have changed, and that's trash. Everybody wants to cheat. Everybody wants to cheese. Everybody wants to. Nobody can take an ass whooping. Y'all saw the movie Friday, right?
Yeah.
Come on, son. Put the gun down. Put the gun down.
I do like 2K a lot, especially when I just do my regular career mode, just like on my NBA, and I like how they have different eras. Like that is crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's always been crazy. Like it's nuts. I wish FIFA would do something like that. Is AEW a game? Is the AEW game that bad? I always said no. It's not that bad.
It is that bad.
It isn't that bad. I don't think it's that bad. The price point, it's not great. Like it shouldn't be a $60, $70 game.
And I do love hockey, unfortunately, which was the first original sports game for teams that used to be amazing that they don't play. I don't know why people don't play hockey. The same reason why I guess, people don't play football to you, or you know what I mean? It's just online as a team. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I think NHL 23 is I've always thought every NHL game they make, to me, for EA's money, is better than any of them out there. Any EA sports game, by far, just for me, I think hockey takes the biggest leap every year.
I'm surprised I don't play more NHL with the World of Shell stuff, because that's a lot like pro clubs. Okay. It's a lot like pro clubs on FIFA, where you can take up a position, like you're talking about, Mike. Your homeboy takes up another position, and you can play against people. I'm really surprised I don't do that, but it's great.
That's a fact, by the way. He joined the league, and I whooped that ass. But thank you for joining, and we'll be back. It was a tough year, life happened, but yeah, he came and took his ass whooping like a G. And most people can't take whoopings in games nowadays. To truth be told,
it's an ego thing.
No, it is, but you can't get better if you don't lose. If you think, you know what I mean? Like you playing on rookie, and that's in any sports game you play, right? Like my kids make fun of me, right? We'll play Spider-Man. I play it on like the easiest mode. And they're like, "What are you doing?" Like I don't care to have this be hard. I just want to see the story.
Yeah, I just want to go through the story. Now you one of those people, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I care about. I got time.
In recent games, I've stopped doing that though. Only because it's a little too easy for me sometimes.
I usually go like the normal regular difficulty.
Right, just normal that thing.
Yeah.
I go quick to easy. It's like straight into settings, easy. Let's go.
I've actually beat Spider-Man on hard. Actually, that's the funny thing.
See, that's my kids. Y'all got that. Y'all got that hand-eye coordination in your thumbs. I'm old. I need something for my cataracts. You know what I'm saying?
Cataracts.
It's be getting to me.
I suck at NHL also, dude. They had to tell me about, what was it? I think I was using the button. You guys were telling me about.
No, you got to use the stick.
Shooting.
I was like,
how do I use this stick? I can't use a stick.
Flick up for a wrist, back up for a slap shot. Pow.
I'm gonna be terrible. I'm gonna shoot it wide, and it's gonna go out of the stadium.
I didn't say I was good at it. I just said I love it. Never said I was good at NHL. You go in there and get my ass whooped.
Thank you, Dexter Williams. AEW isn't that bad. It's like the old school No Mercy. I got what I expected. I didn't expect WWE 2K like Mike. So I'm fine with it.
He gone.
He's and he's still gone. Oh my goodness. Look, I don't know. And Brandon, I don't know if you played AEW.
I did not.
I've always said it's just a game. It's a great game to just for $20 to pick up, have fun. You can set barbed wires on fire and just go bananas and just. It's super chaotic. It's a super chaotic wrestling game. I just saw another one. What's your opinion on Maximum Football? Yeah or nay?
Dexter, I'm sorry. It's not like No Mercy.
That comparison, but it's supposed to resemble the arcadiness.
It is. It's supposed to be like Fire Pro Wrestling and all that kind of stuff like that. And you're right. It was a great idea. I just think it failed miserably. And I do think, unfortunately, in this world, we compare everything.
Yeah.
Once you go to the cream of the crop in a video game, nobody wants to go back to play a retro game. Again, I've said it from the beginning, right, Kurt? If that game was $30, you wouldn't hear people bitching.
Yeah.
But when you put a price point for $60 and it's nowhere near the level of tier of games that people have been playing, that automatically makes it bad. In your mind, I spent $60 for this? No, I spent $20 for this? Hey, great game. It's fun. Hell, WWE Battlegrounds was better than that game. And no one liked that game. No one.
Was that the one? Is that the one on the phone and they look all cartoony and stuff?
That shit was corny too.
Yeah, that was bad. That was pretty bad. There's no shame in easy mode, Mike.
Hey.
It's a accessibility for a reason. Hey, man, it depends. It depends on the game with me. It depends.
Now, I'm not putting my sports games on easy.
No, I have to play on Legendary.
But
not
again,
on MLB. MLB is so hard on oh my God.
Oh.
I get picked off every time. I'm just like, I'm about to like steal a base and I take one step and the dude's pitcher just gets me immediately. I'm like, dog.
Now, I think baseball's fun that way because that's also their pitching radar on that one, right, Brandon? It's not as predictable in MLB when you're playing it on Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I have never been able to play MLB at a high level. I still play on veteran all these years later, and
the fact that you can do that is crazy.
Yeah, like I know some of the like comp guys that play in the tournaments, and they play on Legend where your PCI is literally this big, and they barrel the ball every single time. I have no clue how they're able to do that.
Yeah. What I like about MLB's difficulty is they do have that dynamic difficulty. So the game, if you're getting good, the game will beef it up a little bit. But if you suck in again, it'll go back down. I think a lot more sports games should take that.
Actually, I'm lying. I do play MLB The Show on easy. When I'm playing Road to the Show, I do because I want to get to the show fast. Right? You've been having like 70 home runs in like the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Yep.
100 home runs. 135 RBIs, 50 games in the season, and you're still in Double A. Like what the hell? Bring me up already.
Yeah. That is 8 o'clock or 8 o'clock where I'm at, but that is 9 o'clock for Mike. It's time for him to go to bed. But thank you for coming back and joining us here on the SGO Press Pass. We're getting back to doing it bi-weekly. We do have some things to fix on our end, of course, but we'll get it going. We'll get it going. Make sure you guys subscribe to Sports Gamers Online here on YouTube. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter. If you're on Twitch, make sure you follow us on there. My name is Curtis. You can follow me on X, Twitter, whatever they're calling it, at Cali from the Dojo. You guys can plug yourself in. Gentlemen.
The Mike Knoxxx Show every single Monday. You're out here on YouTube, your wrestling favorite wrestling talk, Unpopular Review Wrestling, Unpopular Review Entertainment, and the husband and wife review show. My wife and I have been reviewing every single thing in the Power Universe. BMF is starting back this Friday. Catch us every single Wednesday. We did a special Love and WWE collaboration on that on Valentine's Day. Should have saw us eating we had our surf and turf live on air, showing people how to really eat when you're in a relationship with the asparagus, that good food. So, yeah, please. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So please go follow the Mike Knoxxx Show on YouTube. I really would appreciate it. Even if you don't like wrestling or even listen to a show, just subscribe. It's free. Okay. Well, yeah, Brandon.
You can follow me on Twitter, X, whatever, at bsatterwhite18. Also, make sure to check out SGO's Twitch channel. Going to be a lot of stuff coming up, especially with MLB The Show coming up. Going to be doing a lot of streaming over there. I'm planning to try to do like a big 12-hour stream when the game releases. So be
12 hours?
on the
12 hours?
12-hour
Yeah.
stream. I didn't hear this.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I haven't said anything to
Yeah.
anyone yet, but it's in my mind. I'm working on it. Gonna do a big stream, trying to, over on Twitch. So check that out. Also check out SGO Gridiron, our new YouTube channel where we do football content. We got a couple videos up over there, so go check that out.
Oh yeah, man. And we'll check you guys later. Peace.
So basically, he's saying y'all ain't got to go home, but we are.
Well,
So,
we
we're already at home. What the hell? We're out of here. Peace.